Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make this adorable crochet pumpkin, and it's a great decor for the fall, so keep on watching. Alright guys, for this tutorial we're going to need this 1 skein of Premier Just yarn, and I believe one of these can get you 2 pumpkins, and then a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, a cinnamon stick or whatever you want to use as your stem, and then a yarn needle and some stuffing. I will link everything that I used in the description box if you guys want to check it out. And also you'll need a pair of scissors. Okay, so let's get started with our pumpkin tutorial. Alright guys, so we're gonna start with making our slip knot, and then we are going to chain 25. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we have 25 chains. And on our second chain from the hook, this is our first and this is our second, we are going to half double crochet slip stitch, and I do have a tutorial on that. If I will link it below if you don't know that stitch yet. Okay, so on our second chain, 1, 2, half double crochet, slip stitch, and then we just do the same all the way across, and you should have a total of 24 stitches at the end of this row. Okay, so do that and I will see you back. So basically a half double crochet slip stitch. You start like a normal half double crochet, so you yarn over and then you insert your hook, and then this one strand on your hook, this first one, you pull through those 2. Okay, and that's basically it. That's what a half double crochet slip stitch is. But like I said, I do have a video tutorial on this stitch. If you wanna check that out, you can. Okay guys, so here's our first row, and literally you guys, this pattern is one of the easiest patterns you can make, because it's just going to be a long rectangle with the same stitch that we just did. So it's great for beginners, but I'm just going to show you one more time. We're going to chain 1 every time after our row and turn, and then we are going to half double crochet slip stitch on this back loop here. So not in this, not in here, you're going to turn it like this, and you're going to see this back loop here. Okay, so this is the front right here, and then this is the back, and that's where we're going to make our half double crochet slip stitch. So you just go through that stitch and make your half double crochet slip stitch. Okay, and that's what's going to make our ribbing on our pumpkin. So we're gonna do that all the way across. And you see how it's starting, the ribbing is starting to form. Okay, so do that all the way across, and I will see you back when you finish. Okay, so I finished my second row, and don't forget to count your stitches across. You should have 24 stitches every time, okay? So now basically we're going to continue doing the same as row 2 until we have 36 rows. So we chain 1, turn, and work on the back loop only, half double crochet slip stitch. And that is it, you guys. This is it for the whole pattern until you have 36 rows. And then once you have that, come back to the video and I will see you and show you how to continue with the rest of this pattern. Alright, so here I have my 36 rows made. As you can see, that's how it should look like. And now I'm just going to fold it in half. It doesn't matter which way because it both sides look the same. So I'm just gonna fold it in half, and I'm going to slip stitch to close it, but you can cut the yarn and then whip stitch if you like, whichever way you like to sew your pieces. It would be fine. This is just how I'm going to do mine. So I'm just going to slip stitch across, and I'm going to do that in every stitch. Okay, so like I said, if you prefer another method of stitching this piece across, go ahead and do that, and I will see you back when you finish. And make sure to leave a really long tail at the end, so we can continue with the next step. Alright, so here I finished closing that up. And I'm just going to tie off here. Remember to leave a long tail. before you cut your yarn. And then I'm going to turn mine inside out just so that this doesn't look noticeable. So once I turn it around, it's not noticeable. You see? Okay, so now I'm going to get my yarn needle. Oops. Okay, and I'm just going to get my needle in and out like that of this side here. So I'm going through here and then I'm coming out through this one. I go through this one and then come out through this one. Okay, so I do that all the way around, and that's going to close that side of our pumpkin. So I'm just going to do that until I get to where I started. So you go in and out, in and out. Okay, so here is where I started. So this is the last stitch I'm going to do. And then I'm going to pull on this strand, and that's gonna close this this side. Okay, so you just pull on it and it should close, kind of like when you make a hat. If you ever made a hat, see how it looks like a tiny hat. So just pull as tight as you can and just leave it to the side. And now you're gonna grab your stuffing and you're just gonna stuff all that inside. So that's gonna go in there. Okay. Just putting more in there. Just kind of see how much you need. I recommend buying a whole bag of this stuffing. They usually come in big bags. That way you have backup for more pumpkins, and you also use this for crochet toys or pillows. So I'm just stuffing that in until I see that I need. Okay, so I think this is enough. Okay, so right here, you can do this. Actually, this step you can do it before you put your stuffing in, but because I forgot, I'm gonna do it after. But you can do it either way, it's gonna work out. So you're gonna pull this strand and then just get it through. So here's my needle. I'm gonna pull my needle through the hole here. And I'm just gonna pull on it. So you see how that closes all the way as you pull. Okay, so now this strand is on the top, and I'm just gonna go It really doesn't matter what side you use, so I'm just gonna do the same as the bottom part. I'm just gonna go in and out of my pumpkin so that I can close it. All right, so here it is. I already got to the beginning where I started, and I'm just gonna pull on my pumpkin to close it. And here, if you feel like you need more stuffing, you can go ahead and put more in and then close again. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave mine like this. And this hole is where your cinnamon stick or your whatever you want to use as a stem is gonna go, okay? So now all we have to do is work on this bumps here of the pumpkin. And what we're going to do is kind of try to leave the hole that you need, like that. And then you're gonna go, so on this one I did 4 bumps, so I'm gonna go through here and back up again. So you put your so you choose what side you're gonna go to, and I'm going to start here. Okay, and then I'm going to insert my needle in the middle of here, and then I'm gonna get it back to that top. Okay, and then we're just going to pull. So you see, as you pull, that's going to make a bump. And because I want 4 even bumps, I'm going to go to this other side. Once I pull it, I'm gonna go to this other side. And then I'm going to get it back, get the needle back to the front again. So here it is. Okay, and then you're going to pull again. And now we're just going to do it 2 more times. So we're going to do it 1 time here and then 1 time on this other side. Okay, make sure to pull tight. So here I'm going to do my other bump, and then I get my needle, stick it in the bottom hole and get it through the top, and then I just pull again. Okay, and now I just need to make my last one, and you'll know because it's basically you're slicing it in half, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and if you do 5, you can do 5 or 6. Some people like the look of 6, or it just depends on what your preference is. But for this one, I'm doing 4 bumps. And then I just pull again. Oops. pull again. This is how it looks. And you can hide this, just pull on that and then you can hide the string. Okay, then all you have to do now is weave your ends. I like to weave this end around here, just so that it's more secure. And I like to go back to the other side so it stays. Okay, so just weaving your ends, and when you think it's secure, go ahead and cut this off. And then what I like to do, to close this, I get my cinnamon stick, and then I grab my glue gun, and then put hot glue here and then hot glue in the middle, and then I just stick it like that. Okay, just find a place where it looks nice. If you want a smaller cinnamon stick, you can cut it. Okay, so I couldn't find my hot glue gun at the moment, but it's pretty simple. You just put some in here inside and then some here, and then you just stick it and then just let it dry and you will be done. Okay, so let me zoom out so you can see. And this pumpkin is a small one. It's a little bigger than my palm. But if you want to make this bigger, just do the same pattern, but use a chunky yarn in size 5 and the recommended hook, and it should end up bigger. Okay, so that's how you can make this cute pumpkin. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next tutorial. Bye.